The American flag is the ultimate symbol of this nation, and it deserves our utmost respect. The U.S. Flag Code says, "The flag, when it is in such a condition that it is no longer a fitting emblem for display, should be destroyed in a dignified way, preferably by burning." Hello, I'm Thomas Pear. In this video, we will demonstrate a common way to retire an American flag, as well as how to respectfully retire flags en masse. Before thinking about retiring a flag, you must first make sure that the flag needs to be retired. A flag must meet certain criteria before it should be retired. If the flag is just dirty, you should try washing it. Most flags can be machine washed. If it has a small tear, you should attempt to mend it. If the flag is faded or tattered beyond repair, it is time to retire it. Have about 3 people around you to help you with the process. With the assistance of your helpers, you will unfold a flag, perform a quick inspection to determine whether or not the flag needs to be retired, and then you will do one of 2 things. 1. In the event that you decide that the flag does not need to be retired, you will refold the flag and set it aside to be reflown. 2. In the event you decide that the flag needs to be retired, you will continue with retiring it. If you don't have the means to properly retire the flag, you can drop it off at your local American Legion or VFW post. Boy Scout troops are also a great resource for flag retirements. Before retiring a flag, dig a small hole off to the side. You will use it at the end of the ceremony. When preparing to retire a flag, make sure that you have a roaring fire like this. When building your fire, make sure that you have enough wood to keep it burning throughout the ceremony, rather than trying to relight it as you're about to retire the flag. While your helpers hold the flag, begin cutting the stripes away from the rest of the flag like so. Remember not to cut any part of the blue union, because the states represented by the stars in it are still united. If your flag retirement has an audience, have audience members participate by giving them stripes to place into the fire. It may be a good idea to read a selection of text or sing patriotic music while the flag is being cut. An example of such a text is included in the description of this video. Once all of the stripes have been cut, it is time to finish the retirement ceremony. Have members of the audience come up one by one to place their stripe into the fire. Either you or one of your helpers should be the one to place the blue union into the flame. Once the flag has been retired, you may dismiss your audience if you have one in attendance. But this isn't the end of the process. Keep watch over your fire. You have to let it burn out on its own. If you followed the tips on building the fire at the beginning of the video, the fire should burn out fairly quickly. Using a shovel, collect the ashes and place them in a small metal container, such as a coffee tin. Once the ashes have been collected, bury them in the hole you dug earlier. That was how to retire an individual flag. Now let's take a look at how to retire a flag when you have a large number of flags to retire. To retire multiple flags, you will still need about 3 helpers. When retiring flags en masse, it is important to follow the same steps at the beginning of the video on how to determine whether or not the flag needs to be retired. Before you start retiring flags, all of your flags should be in a triangle fold required by the U.S. Flag Code. With the assistance of your helpers, carry the unfolded flag towards the fire pit. Begin lowering the flag into the fire. As you get lower, move closer to the fire and have your group move their corners in a clockwise fashion around the pit until the entire flag is within the fire pit. Once all of your flags have been retired, collect the ashes in a metal container such as a coffee tin and bury it. Thank you for choosing this video as your resource on how to properly retire an American flag. This Eagle Scout project was made possible by American Legion Post 268 in Milan, Michigan, the Scouts and Adults of Boy Scouts of America Troop 4 in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the South and West Washtenaw Consortium. I'm Thomas Pear. Have a great day.